Hello, everybody.
Hello, people of YouTube land. This is kind of a new thing, for me at least. The thing we watched and are about to review.
Yes, this is the first Oregon Wrestling Observer video of 2021, and it's March.
You dingus.
Hey, I needed a break.
For 2 years?
I've been doing this for about almost 9 years now, dude.
True.
So, I got burnt out, and I just got burnt out from 2020. I just needed a break. And also, since there's really nothing else to do out there, I just...
Yeah, because you couldn't go to wrestling because...
Yeah.
This.
But this is a long time coming, a review that I have been promising ever since the whole quarantine started. Again, quarantine happened,
And
got depressed, hardly did any reviews or anything else like that last year. So I want to try to change that. So I am back on YouTube. He's back on YouTube.
Welcome to our first showing.
Yeah, of 2021.
Well, my first showing of
The Secret World of
Arrietty.
Anyways, yeah, let's start the review. First, before you say anything else, this movie is actually a kind of a remake from the, I believe, 1990s classic The Borrowers that came out in the 90s, was starring Jacob Goodnight. I don't remember who else. It's been a long time since I've seen the movie.
There's a thing you gotta know about this movie. It was remade 3 times.
It was?
It was the UK dub.
Oh no, it's the same movie.
It's the same movie, different ending.
Yeah, no.
No, you said before we started.
It's the same movie with the same ending, just with different voice actors.
Oh.
One of the main characters is a boy named Sean who has a heart disease or heart problems.
Heart problems, kind of like I do. Shocking, I know. But he can't get work done. Mine is, I can't do certain things, or...
And he can't walk very far either.
Get my heart pumping because eventually it'll just explode.
Sean goes to his aunt's place who has a creepy maid. She's, aka, the main villain. And then out of nowhere, Sean sees this cat who's being attacked by a stupid crow. And
the crow's a bitch.
It literally, yeah, he is.
The crow's all like, huh? What's this thing? I'm gonna poke it with my face.
But the thing is, the cat is staring at this bush in the front or backyard, I don't remember. And Sean's just wondering what the cat's doing. Ignore Ozzy, she hears people in the hallway. And next thing you know, Sean sees a little person. Her name is Arrietty. She's just collecting flowers, getting something for her mom, and next thing you know, she goes under the house where the cat almost tries to kill her. And then we see her mom, who is, by God, the most paranoid.
Well, it's mom doing overprotective mom, which is my mom in a sense. I'm not even going to hide that fact.
But anyways, but here's the thing: she's got the right to be paranoid, but at the same time, it's at the point chill.
Just chill out, please. Just calm down. Let it happen. Just nothing's going to go wrong. Well, really wrong.
But also in the Arrietty, she's just getting ready to turn 14 years old, and she's gonna be borrowing for the first time. She's gonna go on an adventure with her dad, and her dad teaches her the ropes, how to become a borrower, and they got some little sugar cubes, excuse me, and then they try to get a tissue, but then
the kid's just
laying on his death bed,
probably feels like death, and he is all like,
he sees
I see you.
Yeah, he sees her.
and she drops
The ice cube.
the sugar cube onto the floor.
Sugar cube, I meant. Sorry.
Because if that was an ice cube, that thing would have melted off of
I meant to say sugar cube. But anyways, yes, then, I don't know. Okay, first of all, we're not going to try to spoil the whole entire movie.
Yeah, there's no spoilers. We're going
to spoil a few things about the movie, but the fact is we're not going to do a whole entire review because if you notice our reviews in the past, we don't really talk about the whole entire movie.
We skip.
We skip a lot because we want you guys to experience it for yourself.
Yeah, so
we're going to skip a few things in this movie. We forgot to mention that in the beginning.
So then we come up to the part where, okay, do you want to just go to the part with the creepy
Not yet.
maid lady?
I want to go to the part where Arrietty and Sean talk for the first time.
Oh yeah, like the window scene.
Yes, the window scene. Like, Sean finally gets to talk to her. Arrietty gets to talk to a human for the first time.
While standing behind a giant ivy leaf.
And
that happened to be right
the
there.
conversation between Arrietty and Sean, kind of awkward. It's like a girl talking to her crush or a boy talking to his crush for the first time. It's like that. You know how those are. You know, like, we've had those awkward moments. I know, I sure have.
I have constantly relived that moment every fucking time. These assholes don't fucking let me live it fucking down either. Fucking dick waffles.
Well, I'm sorry, Your Royal Highness.
Fuck you!
If you don't get it, explain.
Okay. So we were at wrestling back when wrestling was a thing.
The NWA.
That happened. It doesn't happen now because fucking.
Go on, just go through.
Fucking this, but.
Anyways, there's a woman wrestler by
the
the name.
Pumpkin Queen, and me and my auto filtering.
Here's the thing: he fell in love with her. He legitimately fell in love with her.
My auto filtering mind decided to go Pumpkin Queen.
He meant to say Pumpkin Queen. Let me be your.
Shut up. Shut up. Let me get to that. See, I said Queen first. But then I was about to say king, but my mind auto-filtered it, and basically I said queen twice. So I said, Pumpkin Queen, let me be your queen. And then I just paused, it's like everyone was laughing, and then I looked over at Josh and said, wait, what did I say?
Let me be your queen.
I'm a king!
And then he made her laugh during the match.
God damn it.
And that was back in 2017 and we never let it go. It's 2021 and I still
Josh,
talk about it.
Let it go. Let it go.
Here's the thing. I had to deal with that song when I was working at McDonald's. You, on the other hand, I hardly see you, so I have to say it.
Fuck you, motherfucker.
Anyways, back to the movie. Yeah, next thing you know, you remember that crow from the beginning of the movie? Well, that crow is back.
But first, he's like, ah! Ah!
And Arrietty just walked on top of the roof acting like, okay, just pretend that crow's not there.
Like, it's there, and it's very... He's hankering to take a bite out of crime. I mean, bite out of tiny people.
But next thing you know, when the crow tried to get Arrietty, his whole entire head went through.
Wham! It just punctured a hole through the screen. So Sean's all like, oh shit.
Gotta save her. I gotta save her.
So he opens the window, and the crow's just going insane, whipping around everything.
Almost trying to bite Sean.
And like, the wind is picking up because of the wings that are beating. So it's like, so Arrietty's just hanging on to the leaf.
Like, literally hanging on for dear life.
Like a fucking roller coaster from hell. Ah! oh.
And then Sean saves her, and next thing you know, here comes the maid wondering what the noise was going on.
What
and
was
she
that?
sees the crow, and she takes off her shoe, and literally just hits the crow.
It's like, okay, nice execution, but what would that actually do?
Knock it out, and then that's where you could push it out. Or kill it.
It would probably more likely kill it because you just bashed its brains.
But out of nowhere, she
a
got the
slipper.
crow and pushed the head out, and the crow literally like
a drunk flying.
And now here's another thing. What they said in the movie, what Arrietty's father said. By the way, I don't think he has even a name. It's just Papa.
His name. Is his name.
But anyways,
Is his name.
He said that borrowers are not supposed to be seen by beings, aka human beings.
But every time they said beings,
He thought that he
I kept hearing beans.
the food.
So I was all like, wait, they're not, but they're not beans.
And then I told him what they mean.
It's like, oh, I kept hearing beans.
Yeah, I know. And the first time I saw it, I thought
It's
so
like,
too.
wait, beans?
The first time I saw it, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, oh, human beings. Okay. But anyways, they said that borrowers are not supposed to be seen. If they do, they have to move.
Which she got seen later.
It was by accident, but the thing is like, father, as paranoid as he's got the right to be, but
He's got a right to be. I mean, he's doing this job way longer than
Arrietty.
Arrietty, and he knows the danger, he knows the risk.
But the thing is, Arrietty trusts Sean, and Sean is by far the most, besides the aunt, like the most trustworthy kid in this movie. Like, you know.
And he's the only kid in the movie.
Yeah, well, Arrietty.
Only kid in the movie.
But, the thing is, you can tell.
I say kid like human.
Oh, okay. But here's the thing. You could definitely tell Sean would not say a word about it. I mean, he was keeping a secret from his maid. You could definitely tell.
And the maid was like, I know something's up.
Yeah, she keeps watching him like a creeper. And it's just the thing is, not a creeper from Minecraft.
Where it gets close to you and goes, and it explodes.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, she's keeping her eye on Sean. Like, she's
she's creepy.
Yes. But it's like, she's like, I know you're hiding something. I will find out. But the thing is, Sean would not say a word about the borrowers. He won't say anything.
She might as well be insane.
But the thing is, I kind of agree with what your brother said about this. This next part is where Sean finds their house, and Sean's great-grandparents, I should say, made an actual tiny house. It looks like a dollhouse, but it's an actual house for the borrowers. Because they really believed there were little people in this world.
Because there is.
Mm-hmm. And next thing you know, he takes that kitchen, puts it literally where their house is, made a ruckus. But the thing is, the one thing Sean did is he left a crowbar.
He was like the least effective version of being, what was the word I used when I was describing
I don't remember.
how like inconspicuous it was. It's like you can't. It's like, what's more inconspicuous than a crowbar? It's like,
it's like leaving a weapon.
Yeah.
On a crime scene.
Yeah, so like he left the crowbar, and then the funny thing is he just threw everything back in there. It wasn't even like balanced right.
But in the next scene is the maid actually finds the house.
Yeah.
While Arrietty's talking to Sean, telling them that
we gotta move because it saw us, and then he explains to her like the cruelty of life, but then she misinterprets that as they're going to die, but then he's like, no, I was talking about myself.
Yeah, because his heart problems. But next thing you know, the maid finds Arrietty's mom and kidnaps her.
Yeah.
And she's trying to expose, like, there are little people, little thieves out there.
Like, she was trying, like this was a conspiracy against her.
Yeah. So
It's
she
like-
was
it's
literally trying to prove that these little monsters are out there.
It's like, they're not monsters, they're just tiny people that happen to borrow shit.
They're like us, but they're smaller and more.
Like, I count monsters as people that literally, commit genocide.
But anyways, next thing you know, Arrietty goes to the house, and the house is a mess anyways, but it got even more worse after when the maid kidnaps Arrietty's mom. So she goes up to Sean, tells him, and they try to... Oh yeah, by the way, the maid locks Sean in his room.
Yeah, because she's an asshole.
Yes. And next thing you know, Sean,
Like-
doing American Gladiator style on the top of the roof, try to go to the next room, and Arrietty...
Get some MXC action going on. It's like...
And the window's locked, but Arrietty is small enough to get through and unlock the window. And Sean almost got caught a couple times. He takes the kitchen and goes hides. And next thing you know, he hears the maid, and Sean knows he has heart problems. He starts running.
running.
And you explained already
It's like, yeah, your heart's going to explode.
But next...
You need to calm down. You need to not be running that fast.
So what happens, he runs in the back of the...
He does a loop around the house to get to the kitchen.
And just looking around the kitchen, the maid's returning, hides Arrietty in the china cabinet, I think. And the maid's shocked to see how Sean escaped. And he's like, can you make me some warm milk, please? And next
Can you get me some milk, please?
And the maid, not even being sneaky about it, like pretty much exposed like where she's hiding Arrietty's mom.
She's like,
Looking in the closet inside the kitchen. And
it's
Sean...
like, yeah, that's not...
And Sean already knows. He's like, oh, thanks for telling me where she's at.
Like, yeah, thanks for looking inconspicuously over.
And Sean puts his arms behind his back and just points at the door to
That
Arrietty,
way.
where the door is at. And Arrietty finds her mom, saves her, and Arrietty hugs her. Oh yeah, made some cookies because Sean wanted some cookies. And Sean...
And she was a bitch about it too. It's like, oh, now you want cookies now? I was like, bitch, you're my maid.
I asked you nicely.
Bitch.
Next thing you know, the exterminators finally show up. And Sean goes inside the closet. Arrietty's mom is still freaking out. And Arrietty had to explain he's a friend.
Like, he's a friend. He helped me get here.
And next thing you know, Sean, I think, destroyed the house and then returned the kitchen inside the actual small house. And next thing you know, the aunt returns home. The maid is pretty much like saying
I'm not crazy.
and shows where the house is supposed to be, and there's nothing but
there's nothing there.
there's literally like trash down there. And
Because we couldn't afford actual trash cans.
or it's just things like under the house that like
that
bricks,
just happened to be there.
like bricks and all that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
leaves and all. And
But there was like a glass. There was glass in there. There was like trash in there too.
maybe like what you remember when Sean's mom said, not Sean's aunt said that you need to lay off the. Yeah, I don't remember what it's called. I know she's probably drinking, but
The sherry.
Sherry, thank you. So maybe that's the sherry. Maybe she got so drunk and hammered and she threw it down there.
She was like, I need to hide the evidence. I can't go outside. I'll just throw it in this like crawl space.
And next thing you know, she's freaking out. And she's like, "There's a house. I know." Like freaking out, and she's like, "I know where to go. Come with me." Like try to prove that
That there's small people, and those small people are trying to steal their life.
Yeah, and Sean, and she's like blaming Sean. He's like, he took the kitchen and trying to show like Sean stole the kitchen and it's gone. And trying to blame the little people too. Next thing you know, they open the actual house. It's a doll house, but it's an actual house, and the kitchen's there.
Yeah,
And May just gives Sean the most evilest looks, like, I know you did something. And next thing you know, Sean's aunt smells tea, and she's put two to two together and realized they actually exist.
there actually is.
And then Maid returns to the kitchen. Maid returns to the kitchen, sees the jar that he put Arrietty
With slices through the plastic.
and next thing you know, she just looks at the exterminator and said, "I'm not crazy," which
Like-
she is.
I was like, I'm not crazy! Because basically, she's walking around like she
looked like she
just
took a few
done
drinks.
like a bottle of Jack Daniels.
And next thing you know, we see Arrietty and her parents walking.
Walking down the trail.
Where the oh yeah, there's another borrower. His name is
Wicked? No.
what was his name?
Wick. It started with a W.
Oh, I thought it was an S. Well, we can't remember, but it's going to be on the screen right here after when I edit. So it's right here. If not, then sorry. But anyways, there's another
They
borrower.
said the name like multiple times, so I just
know.
can't remember.
But anyways, they next thing you know, they go to the trail because there's more borrowers out there. And next thing you know, Sean's cat leads him to Arrietty. But again, Sean runs again.
Which, again, is bad.
For your heart.
Is it gonna explode your heart, kid? Calm down.
And Sean finds them, Arrietty, and we have a nice, touchy moment in the end of them just, you know, you could definitely tell they didn't want to say goodbye to each other.
But they had to.
They had to.
They had to.
I mean, like, you actually see Sean bringing Arrietty sugar cube. How it all started.
How it all started with that goddamn sugar cube.
And Arrietty gives Sean the hair clipper thing that she has in her hair. And it looks like my camera is about to die. And we're back. Sorry about that. My camera died, so we had to charge it.
We gotta have our commercial breaks.
But we did find the name. The name is Spiller. Anyways, we're at the ending where Arrietty and Sean have a touchy moment, realizing like they can't, you know, be together or anything else like that.
Realizing that they actually have to split.
It's spread apart. So
From different ways. But
because
then,
they're from different worlds.
like one's a borrower that's like the size of a doll,
Of a WWE toy.
and the other is
A giant human being of us.
a human being.
But you can definitely tell they really did care for each other. And Spiller sees Arrietty talking to Sean. He thinks that he's Sean's trying to hurt her, and realizing they're having a conversation.
And then he's all like, alright, I'll just let this happen.
And he realized, like, oh, so they know each other. Though he just left it alone.
And then Arrietty cries, saying that, yeah, we have to go. And
But she actually really did appreciate that Sean was protecting her.
and gave him the clip. Well, he gave her the sugar. And then they left their separate ways.
Never seen again. Literally. But Sean did mention
That he did survive the surgery, only in like the credits it goes, alright, I survived the surgery.
he didn't say it though, but he just said I returned to the house next summer and the house next door to us.
I had the same problem as ours did.
So he knows they're safe. And that's all he cares about. And the movie.
So I give this movie
Now, here's the thing. I've seen this movie multiple times, and to this day, I just discovered it last year for the first time. And I'm glad I did, because right now, I love this movie. I legitimately do. I wish I saw this back in 2010 when it got released. I didn't see it in theaters because I hardly saw any trailers for it. But the fact is that...
because it was one of those movies that when it did have a trailer, it was on one of those channels that people barely watched.
I hate the fact they do that. But I'm glad I found it, and I'm glad I watched it again. I love this movie. I will continue to love this movie and tell people you should go see it. Are there some things that they should have talked more about? Yes, I think they should have done more. It is a short movie, but it's still a good movie to watch with family or friends.
This is a...
And this is your first time seeing it.
This movie's an example of being... Wait, was this like a blockbuster, or was it like middle of the road? Because I think movies like this suffer from the fact that they didn't really get all that like trailers. Or when they do get a lot of trailers, it's normally on a channel that barely anyone watches.
It's
as we're getting derailed.
But yeah, it's the same people who made Whisper of the Wind, which I've never seen, but I've heard nothing but good things about it. Yeah. What do you rate the movie?
I rate it a solid B+.
B+?
B+.
What about you, Brandon?
Because the reason why I say B+, I've seen better, but I like this style. I like the style like some movies do, where it's like half-baked animation.
Yeah, I agree, and I think I go with B+ also. I think I go with that too. But at the same time, I have nothing but good things to say about this movie. I know everybody loves the original movie called The Borrowers.
The Borrowers.
We might watch that and review it if we find it. But if you guys want us to review it, let us know. We might just look it up and watch it. But
on Zoom.
Yeah, or here if I find it.
If you find it.
Yeah.
If we don't find it, Zoom.
Yes. But anyways, again, everybody, thank you guys for watching, and I'm sorry I took this long to be off of YouTube.
Josh, you had one job.
Yeah, but I do have a job now. I work night shifts.
Yes.
So, in a way...
No, you have another job.
Yeah. But anyways, I got a new job. I got it back in December, and I've been working night shifts, so there's just been times where I just don't feel like making any videos. I got burnt out, so I just needed a break. And I'm sorry I took this long. He's took a longer break than me.
I've taken a long ass break.
We need to return to Ninja Nonsense.
Again. For like the third time.
No. The first time was a long time.
Okay, for the second time.
It's been only a few months.
Okay, third time.
It's been only a few months since we went back to it, so we will be back. That is a promise. We're not gonna take
not another 2 years.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that again. We're not gonna do that. It's just that for his schedule and for mine, it's different. So we
got two different contrasting.
And also, since with this whole Corona thing and all that kind of stuff,
Corona.
He's been playing it safe, so am I. So that's another reason why we haven't done a lot of reviews together, or on the Bones and Josh Show YouTube channel or Twitch. We hardly go on Twitch.
Yeah.
But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed our review. Again, for every review that we're gonna do for movies or shows, we're not going to do a full review. We want you guys to watch it and experience it for yourself.
Yep.
My name is Joshua James.
Mr. Bones, and we'll see you glorious people.
You beautiful maniacs out there.
In the next video, which would be something.
We might review the 2 nights of WrestleMania. How about that?
Yep.
All right,
And
so
hopefully it doesn't suck balls.
like Elimination Chamber did,
Suck big old floppy balls.
or the main event of AEW.
Uh,
But anyways, thank you guys for watching. We love you so much. Take care.
Broken bones from parts unknown. Simplify wonders of why. Broken promises reveal.